Hello, I'm attorney Chris Morgan. The probate court is responsible for assigning new owners to anything that does not have an owner when someone passes away. The Utah probate process is fairly straightforward, but it is essential that all of the steps are followed. Sometimes the rules seem unnecessary or inconvenient, but to avoid future problems and to move things along, it is best to dot the I's and cross the T's. Broadly, probate involves validating a deceased person's will, if any, identifying and appraising their assets, paying off debts and taxes, and then distributing the remaining assets to the designated heirs or the beneficiaries. Let's delve into a brief overview of the probate process. Number 1, initiating probate. The probate process typically begins when a person, often the personal representative named in the will, or a family member files a petition with the court. This initiates the legal proceedings and sets the probate process into motion. Number 2, validating the will. One of the primary objectives of probate is to validate the deceased person's will, meaning make sure this will is a valid document actually written by the person whose name is on the will. The court examines the document to ensure its legality and authenticity. If a valid will exists, the court officially appoints the personal representative named in the will. If there is no will, the court will appoint an administrator to oversee the process and will follow the default rules already built into the Utah Probate Code. Number 3, inventory and appraisal. Once the personal representative or administrator is appointed, they must create a comprehensive inventory of the deceased person's assets. This includes real estate, bank accounts, investments, personal property, other valuables. An appraisal may be required to determine the fair market value of some assets. Number 4, notifying creditors and resolving debts. The next step involves notifying creditors of the deceased person's passing. Creditors are given a specified period to submit claims against the estate for any outstanding debts. Often notice will be published in a local paper. This shortens the window that creditors can submit a legal claim. The personal representative must then manage the payment of valid debts and taxes from the estate's assets. Number 5, distribution of assets. After settling debts and taxes, the remaining assets are distributed to the heirs or beneficiaries according to the terms outlined in the will, or in the absence of a will, according to state law. The court oversees this distribution to ensure fairness and adherence to legal requirements. Number 6, closing the probate estate. Once all debts are paid, all the taxes are settled, all the assets are distributed, the personal representative or the administrator then petitions the court again for a final approval to close the probate estate. The court reviews the process and ensures it was conducted in accordance with the law, after which it issues an order officially closing the probate case. Number 7, the length of probate. The duration of the probate process varies depending on factors such as the complexity of the estate, potential disputes among heirs, and local laws. Probate can take several months to several years to complete. At Morgan Law, we make sure your probate is handled quickly, we know the rules, and we can help minimize those costs and the conflict. Feel free to give me a call. I do not charge to chat, and our team is always seeking to be helpful. Thank you.